Right next to us, there are familiar yet mysterious creatures. Dogs with their super sense of smell. Cats always look mysterious. Or small rabbits are always strangely tense. Each animal hides interesting scientific secrets that not everyone knows. Are you sure you really understand everything about your closest companions? Are you ready to explore each animal with us? Surprising truths about your favorite pets. Dogs and their super noses. 220 million scent receptors, 44 times more than humans. Have you ever wondered how dogs can smell something from such an incredible distance? The secret behind this superhuman ability lies in their special noses with about 220 million olfactory cells, 44 times more than humans. This allows dogs to not only detect scents accurately from hundreds of meters away, but also makes them true heroes in emergency situations. From searching for missing people, rescuing in natural disasters, to detecting diseases in medicine, dogs' sense of smell has truly surpassed. Cats, masters of silent communication. The mysterious and aloof creatures that we think are cold have long been labeled as cold. But science shows the opposite. Cats are actually masters of nonverbal communication. Instead of using vocalizations, they convey their emotions through small movements. A soft purr when they're pleased, a slow blink to show trust, or a gentle head bump as a friendly greeting. Conversely, when they're upset, cats will flatten their ears, wag their tails, growl, and arch their backs as a clear warning. Behavioral studies show that body language is a cat's primary communication tool, not to create distance, but to build connection. The problem isn't coldness, it's that we're not smart enough to understand it. The rabbit, master of survival. With their soft fur, long ears and expressive round eyes, rabbits always make people moved by their gentle and lovely appearance. But behind that fragile appearance is a creature that always lives in vigilance. In the wild, rabbits are prey, and to survive, they are forced to become masters of listening, observing and running away. Their ears can rotate independently to help them pick up sound signals from many directions. Rabbits' eyes are located on both sides of their heads, allowing them to observe almost the entire surrounding environment without having to turn their heads. And their powerful hind legs help them jump at a speed of 50 kilometers per hour when they need to escape. Studies show that even the slightest movement in a rabbit's field of vision triggers a survival reflex in the nervous system. Rabbits aren't timid. They're designed to survive in a world of constant danger. What's in those cheeks? Nature's cutest hoarders. Tiny, agile and always busy, hamsters are some of the cutest rodents in the natural world. But what makes them stand out are their magically puffy cheeks. Behind their cuteness lies a very clever survival mechanism. Hamsters have special cheek pouches, located not only on the sides of their mouths, but also extending down to their hips. Thanks to the elastic structure of their skin, they can stuff large amounts of food into their cheeks and quickly run away when they sense danger. Researchers have recorded that hamsters can carry up to 20% of their body weight in just their cheek pouches. Food hoarding is more than just a habit, it's an instinct that helps them survive in the wild. And it's not uncommon to see a hamster trying to stuff more seeds into its already balloon-like cheeks. Behind that funny image is a survival strategy, honed by nature over thousands of generations. Goldfish memory, just 3 seconds? Goldfish have long been known as having the worst memory on the planet. 3 seconds and then they forget everything. But modern science has proven otherwise. Goldfish actually have memories that last from weeks to months. In behavioral experiments, they can remember colors, distinguish shapes, and even follow a familiar route if trained. A study at Plymouth University, UK, showed that goldfish learned to swim through a maze to get a reward, and still remembered the route days later. What we once believed turned out to be a myth. Goldfish are not only beautiful, they are also smarter than you think. Maps on wings, the mysterious GPS inside pigeons. When it comes to pigeons, many people immediately think of the familiar image in squares or parks. But behind that gentle appearance is an extraordinary ability to navigate that has amazed scientists. Pigeons are living creatures with a natural GPS. They can fly hundreds of kilometers to return to the right nest, even when released in a completely unfamiliar place. How do they do it? Research shows that pigeons navigate based on a combination of the Earth's magnetic field, the position of the sun, and even the area's unique scent. During World War I and II, carrier pigeons played a vital role, carrying military information through bombs and bullets. Where machines could not. Pigeons' superb spatial memory and homing instincts make them the greatest engineless pilots nature has ever created. Ducks, nature's ultimate waterproof coat. Not every raincoat is as effective as a duck's feathers. In the animal kingdom, ducks are one of the creatures with the ability to repel water almost completely. And that's not because of luck. Ducks possess a special oil gland called the uropygial gland, located just above their tails. Every day, they use their beaks to collect oil from this gland and brush it evenly onto their feathers. This layer of oil acts as a super waterproof membrane, preventing water from penetrating and simply sliding off like a drop of glass on clean glass. And scientists call this phenomenon the superhydrophobic effect, an evolutionary mechanism that helps ducks stay dry, light and warm effectively even when swimming for long periods in cold water. In close-ups, you can see droplets of water rolling off their feathers as easily as if they were wearing an invisibility cloak. Not all artificial technology can match the sophistication of nature, and ducks are living proof of that. Are chickens really that dumb? Science says, think again. We often joke that chickens are dumb, but the scientific truth is quite different. Behind their familiar clucking sounds lies a complex social world that few people realize. Chickens are capable of recognizing and remembering over 100 different faces, from their own kind to humans. They also establish sophisticated social hierarchies, fight for status, cooperate, and learn from each other as an organized community. Scientists have discovered that chickens don't just react on instinct. They can predict outcomes, make choices, and even show empathy. In behavioral experiments, mother hens have shown a marked stress response when their chicks are threatened, a sign of mammalian social emotion. Perhaps the real stupidity isn't that chickens are stupid, it's that we've underestimated their intelligence for far too long. Dogs, cats, rabbits, goldfish, they are more than just pets, they are a whole, vibrant and mysterious world that lives right next to us. Each animal, no matter how familiar, has its own amazing abilities. A dog's extraordinary sense of smell, a cat's exquisite body language, a rabbit's hyper-responsive survival reflexes, or a pigeon's natural navigation system. They are not just interesting things to see. They are reminders that nature always has great stories waiting to be told. Over millions of years of evolution, each species has developed its own unique strategies for adaptation and survival. From the cheek pouches of hamsters to the long-term memory of goldfish, to the surprising social intelligence of chickens, we see that wonder exists not only in the big animals of the deep forest, but also in the smallest, most ordinary creatures around us. Understanding more is the first step to loving more deeply. When we take the time to observe and learn, we will see no animal is ordinary. They are all part of a wonderful ecosystem, where every creature, whether it is a small bird or a goldfish in a tank, has a story to tell. If you love nature, are passionate about amazing discoveries and want to continue your journey to learn about the animal world, click subscribe to the channel to not miss the upcoming great stories. Let's spread love to every creature around us, because knowledge is the first key to protection.